Hey guys, what's up? It's Shay, and today I wanted to just come on here real quick just to talk about my college experience so far. I had a lot of people tweet me, DM me, and Instagram me about talking about college because a lot of them are in the process of their last year of high school, so they wanted me to talk about the transition from high school to college. I am enrolled in Eastwick College in Hackensack, New Jersey. It's a community college. It's really small. It's not really like a big thing. My transition was a little different because I didn't go straight from high school to college. When I graduated from high school, I took time off before starting college because I was undecided to what I wanted to do. I was just going what everybody was saying, like, oh, you should do makeup, you should do hair because that's what you're good at. And I'm the type of person, if I'm not interested in it, I don't want to do it. So I was like, well, I gotta wait. So I just decided, whatever. I think I took some years off. Not even like 1 or 2. I took like years off. And I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna, travel, hang out, experience things, do things. I'm just gonna do that stuff until I figure out what the hell I want to do. Transition is going to be really, I don't think it will be really hard for someone that's coming out of high school going into college. I don't think so, because you're used to waking up at a certain time, you're used to having reports, you're used to doing homework, you're used to, you're used to that stuff. And with someone who's been out of school for 5+ years or whatever, 15+ years, it's hard for them to get back in the groove of that because they haven't been in school in so long. For me, it wasn't that long. For those who don't know, I am currently in school to be a mortician, a funeral director, and that is a 2-year program at Eastwick College. So next year, 2016, I'll graduate from school. So I just wanted to talk about the classes that I'm taking and things like that. I'm taking anatomy, which I freaking hate. I hate it so bad. This is actually my what is this book? This is actually my lab book. English, which is on Thursday, and my professor, my book is so messed up. We have never even used this book. He is not a person that likes to work in the book. So we have never used this book, and it's wet. I don't know how it got wet, but I have never used this book since the day I got it. And I got it like back in some months ago. And this is my anatomy book for lecture. And this book, my teacher, we don't use it now. And I have a lecture on Mondays and Tuesdays, and we have yet to use this. And my major, this is my funeral directing and funeral service management book, which we use this book a lot. My professor, she is older and she's stuck in her ways, so we use this book a lot. But I was not used to sitting in a classroom for 5 hours, having like a 15-20 minute break, and then getting back into lecture. Having someone talk for 5 freaking hours is so annoying. Like, what the hell? Like, I'm still not used to that. And this is my 2nd semester, and I'm still not used to being in the classroom for 5 hours listening to someone freaking talk for hours. Like, what the hell? No, shut up. I'm still not used to that. But you get used to the lectures. Some lectures are really, really interesting, and you want that 5 hours, or you want those plus, that 2-3 hours because it's so interesting. Like, funeral is so interesting to me. So, I want that time sometimes. Sometimes I want that time. So, how I got to picking a major. I know one of my friends, Ariel. Hi, Ariel. She's in college right now, and she has yet to pick a major. She's so undecisive. Like, I don't know what the heck she's doing right now. But good thing she's so undecisive, because now she got all of her classes, her basic classes out the way. Well, she's getting them out the way. So when she finally decides, she'll just focus straight on her major, which is a cool way if you're undecisive. You just still go to school. Just still go to school and get your basic class out the way. So when you do decide to figure out what you want to do, you just go straight into your major. So you don't have that many classes because you already did your classes. So that's pretty cool too. But how I figured out, because I always been fascinated with the mortuary science. Always been with that process of how they take care of you once you're dead. I always been fascinated with it. How I really got into it was that when my godfather passed away, he had this big round belly. And when he passed away, it was so flat. Like everything was flat. He was so slim. And I'm like, how do they do that? You know, I thought you die as you are, and that's it. You go on like that. But they changed him, and I was like, how the hell they do this? I've always been so fascinated with it. So, as the, you know, that was years ago. But when I started thinking about it, I was like, okay, listen, I got it. I'm in my 20s, my early 20s right now. I got to get my shit together right now. I need to go get to school, get a degree, start working, save some money, buy a house, buy some kids, buy a husband, and move on with my life. Cause I need my life to start. I can't keep doing this. Michael's sucking up all my time, my energy. I can't keep giving my change to Michael because I'm poor. Okay. So I was like, all right, whatever. I'm going to school. So I sat there, laid in my bed for hours, just thinking, what is it that I want to do? And I knew it was going to be something in the forensic kind of dealing with death. I just knew it was going to be something dealing with death, period. I didn't know if I wanted to be CSI, if I wanted to be a detective, if I wanted to be a funeral director. I didn't know, but I knew it was going to be in that area. Something dealing with, somebody had to die for me to get my check, okay? That's what I was thinking about. So I was like, CSI, I really like that. Forensic, I really like that. I love watching shows. All, like, my channel, because my TV on right now is gonna be on ID. My channel, my TV does not leave ID unless it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then right after that goes back to ID, because Vampire Diaries, Razor Pretty Life, all those shows come on. After that, my channel is back on ID because it's all I watch. I literally wake up and fall asleep to crime shows. So I was like, okay, it's gonna be something like that. Forensic was like 5, 6 years or 7 years, I can't remember. But I was like, do I have that much time? Do I like science that much? Like, cause I hate science. Science is so like ugh. But it's so cool to see how like how your body working on something. It's really cool. But I was like, look, I don't think I can do that personally. So I was like, okay, let's pick forensics. So I made like a chart in my head. 1, 2, and 3. Forensic was at a number 2. So I was like, what would be the next things? Okay, they're fixing the pipes. Sorry, guys. So I was like, what would be the next thing? So then I thought about hair and makeup, which I do love. I love doing hair. I love doing makeup. I really, really do love that. I love makeup. I spend most of my money on makeup and getting my hair done. And weave. I love weave. Y'all know I love me some wigs. So I was like, okay, that'd be number 3. So I put that at number 3. I said, what would be the number 1 thing that I could get up every day and be like, God, I love my life. What can that be? So then I thought about kids. I was like, okay, well, maybe I can be a social worker. Maybe I can be this. Maybe I can be that. Maybe I can be this. But then I was like, what is the number 1 thing that I need to make me feel complete? What is that number 1 thing that I need? And I thought, and I was like, I need to be needed. I need to be needed. So what can I do where I'm needed? When I'm needed, when people are at that end, when everything happens and something stops and they need someone, who do they need? Who do they need? What can I be that's so needy? So then I thought, and I was like, funeral director. I always loved it, thinking about years ago when my stepfather died. I mean, my godfather died. And I was like, a funeral director. I can be a funeral director. So that was my number 1 choice. So I got on the computer and I started Googling, looking for schools, and I found the school and I enrolled like that. My friends always say, you're such a go-getter, because I literally put on Facebook, I want to go to school next month. So school starts such. And they're like, what? And I'm like, yeah, man. I said, I want to go to school. I'm in school now. So I always give that advice to anyone who's undecided on what they want to do. Just think about it, make a top 3 list or top 4 list, and just narrow it down. But the thing is, I'm gonna do my first and my second. Forensic, I don't have time. I can't. It's too much science. Like, it's really good. Maybe I can just watch it. Maybe I can just maybe I can marry a forensic scientist, so I can just be all up in his biz. You know, maybe put that in the background. So once I'm done with funeral service, mortuary science, once I'm done with that, which should be next year, I graduate in October. Hopefully, I graduate on time. I don't see why I wouldn't graduate on time. Once I'm done with that, then I'll go to California for school for makeup and hair, and that'll be that. So also that being said, I recently got a letter in the mail saying that basically saying congratulations to me because this school semester I made the dean's list. And this was actually really bittersweet for me. Well, I won't say bittersweet, but this was really awesome for me. I cried when I got this letter because when I was younger, in 3rd grade to be exact, I'm a very lazy person. If I feel like something is going on that's being taught that I feel like it's not interested in me, so I just was like, okay, whatever, I don't want to do it. So when I was in 3rd grade, my teachers felt like, because they're trained to this, if I'm teaching and they don't understand, then they need help. So if I get them one-on-one, they don't understand, they need special needs. So that's what happened with me. It's not that I didn't know how to do it. It's just the fact that I didn't want to do it. I was just like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do my homework. I don't even want to be here. I don't want to do anything. So from 3rd to 8th to beginning of like middle of 9th grade, I was in special ed not because I didn't know how to do the work, because I was lazy and I didn't care to do the work. And I would just do work enough just to slide by. So for a while, I was just a C plus D student for so long because I was just like, I just want this to be over with. I don't care about none of this. I don't care. Not knowing that school is a big part of your education, of your life, and how you're gonna go with your life. So when I got 9th grade, middle, I was like, okay, fuck this. I gotta get my shit together because this is fucking stupid. So I went, took the test, tested out, and I was done. And everybody's looking at me like, if you knew how to do this stuff all this time, why didn't you been do this? And I'm like, because I'm freaking lazy. So getting this letter, when my teachers for so long told me that, oh no, sweetie, you can't do this. Oh no, sweetie, this test is too hard for you. Oh no, sweetie, you can't do this. Oh no, 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 no. And getting a letter that said, you have a 4.0 GPA and you made the dean's list. It's amazing because high school work and college work are so different. You have papers, like 7-page papers, type, double space, and all these books and these big words and these crazy meanings and all this stuff that you have to jam into your brain within a week, because the next week you have a test. And then when we had last semester, we had a test Monday, Tuesday. It was just crazy, all this stuff that we had to jam in. And the test wasn't no petty ass 20 questions. We're talking about 40, 50, 30 questions that you got to remember, and you got to know the meanings. You got to know how things function, how things work. That's hard. That's hard. So getting this letter was just amazing to me because I'm like, I was never stupid. I was never slow. I was able to do this. I wasn't this. I wasn't that. I could. This paper tells me that I could, that I can, and then I will. So getting this made me so happy. Like I literally cried because I was like, I know what I'm capable of doing. I know what I can do. And I said to anyone that's in special ed or feel like they're not smart enough to do things, push yourself. Push yourself. Give yourself limits. Give yourself a challenge. And I'm telling you, you can do anything. You know, I put myself in special ed, but I put myself out of it. You know, and then for so long, my teacher's telling me that I wasn't able to do something, and this paper just shut them all up because obviously I was able to do something if I can make the dean's list my first year in school. My first semester in school, first of all, after not being in school for a couple of years and having a 4.0 GPA. I have never had a 4.0 GPA, never, in anything. So this was just amazing to have, you know, like, just amazing. College just opens so many doors, and it just pushes you to your best abilities that you didn't even know that you were capable of doing. And it's just amazing, and I love school so much. I really, really do now. And I'm just that person that needs to be interested. They had to have a strong interest in something before I can do it. In school, I have such strong interest because this is something that I want to do with the rest of my life. So that's just a little tip that I have. So that's just a little advice for those who are starting or getting ready to start their journey into the college life. I wish I could experience the campus life, but I'm just home. So I wasn't able to experience the campus life, but my college life experience is going really, really well, and I'm very happy. I'm just so happy, especially making the dean's list this semester, and I pray that I make it throughout all the years I'm in school. The whole 2 years I'm in school, I hope I always make it. But yeah, it's it's just been really great so far. And just don't live your life with people telling you that you can't do something. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do this. Can't do this. Because you never know what you're capable of doing. I mean, the sky is the limit. Honestly, if you believe it and you can push yourself, then anything is possible. And I wish you guys so much luck entering college and your last year at high school, any of your high school career period. I wish you guys so much luck. And if you guys want me to do a full video talking about mortuary science, because I know a lot of you guys had said that that's what you guys are interested in. So if you guys want me to do a full video about mortuary science and basically talk about my classes and what to expect, then I'll do that. Just comment below or tweet me or Instagram me, and I'll definitely go ahead and do that. And thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys as always. Thank you guys so much. I'm actually going to do a Let's Talk video. So keep an eye out on my Twitter and my Instagram, because I'm going to post up a little picture or a tweet or whatever and ask what some topics you guys want me to talk about. Remember, I talk about relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, friendships, life, school, whatever you guys want me to talk about, I'll talk about it. You know, I do 6 topics per video, so the 6 topics that I constantly see is ones that I'll pick. So see you guys in the next one. I love you guys always. Mwah. Bye guys.